Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? So, welcome to your video. Good morning. Let's see, I want to make sure the volume's up. You can hear me, Pisces. I am going to scoot back so that you can see the cards. Okay. So for those of you just joining me, thank you so much. This is Love MOLINAR Tarot. Good morning, Pisces. I just finished doing all the 12 signs on Instagram. So if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'd appreciate it. And if you want to know more about me, you can't get enough of my reading style and messages, then definitely please join me at Love MOLINAR Tarot on Instagram. I believe it's Love Molinar Tarot or Love Molinar. And again, I just did 2 weeklies on there. Also, I expound on Cancer season on there. So much information on there, you all. I have been paying more attention to Instagram, or at least trying to, because the algorithm on YouTube has really killed micro channels like my own. It's just like barely getting views. So Pisces, this is your reading. This is a general reading. This is for singles. Yes, yes. With all the new changes that's going on in the universe, I was drawn to do a singles reading. All these new soulmates coming in, closing out of old soulmate cycles and patterns and twin flames, and really moving towards the person that you're going to grow old with. This is the person that you will weather sickness with, you will weather death with, you will weather a family, a life with, right? Like, this is grown-up shit, like they say. This is serious business, Pisces. I don't know where that came from. I just picked that up from you. Okay, one more for Pisces. And, oof, we'll get started. All right. So this is for singles. Singles, Pisces, and you know, how single are you, right? And single means that if you were looking for the love of your life and or not, or someone that you would be able to be with that person, there would be not anything stopping you. You wouldn't be thinking, oh, what about this person? Okay. So Pisces, I'm going to have to take it. It fell out. You got the Lover's card in the reverse, right? You have the Strength card in the reverse. Pisces, to me, this speaks about divorce, right? This speaks about a marriage coming to an end. I feel like this has been coming towards you for quite some time, but I feel lovely because you have mastered this, you have accepted it, you have been in resistance of this breakup and or marriage for quite some time now, okay? And it's not saying that we've seen, you know, for over a year, Pisces being really sad. We've seen cracks in this relationship for some time, and I'm saying this to say is that you are now in acceptance of this breakup. Okay? So, all right, let's see what your other cards are. We have the Moon card. Okay. Wow. So, Strife. We have the Strife card. I'll just take it up, right? The Universe. I loved. New card. Never seen her before. I love that she popped up. Wow. Filmmaker. And I'm gonna put some light on in here. Give me a second. I think there's light enough, whatever. And the Chariot. Okay. So Pisces, this is so positive. And let me see, because you can, yeah, let me do this. I'm actually, okay, trying to see. Can you guys, well, you're not going to see all the cards, so we're going to just have to do the best that we can. We'll put this on the side as a wild card, and let's put the Moon here so you can see that at least. And do you really need to see the Strife card? I really don't think so. Right? I really don't think so. Okay. And all of this is just negative space. I can put this over here. Okay. All right. Pisces, it's really important how you view your mother, how you view a matriarch, how this matriarch conducted a family, right? I'm just random messages sort of happen when I channel in the morning. Like, so that may resonate for some people, but that has something to do with the people that is watching my reading. Okay, so we see here that you are in, you know, you're getting a divorce. You were in a significant relationship. This relationship is ending, right? Then I saw remember the number 5, and it was like topsy-turvy, right? I feel like, Pisces, don't make this divorce harder than it needs to be, right? This is when two people are locked in. They want to one up. They're both being very stubborn. It's like, Pisces, adopt that Taurus energy that came up today on Instagram. Check me out on Instagram. I do tarot and talk on Monday and Thursdays. Mondays at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I did it this morning. So you can join me over there for tarot and talk. Now, so the reason why I say this, Taurus got calm, cool, and collected. This is the energy you have to take. You have to ask yourself, right? Was this worth it? I feel here that you may have thought that this person was a twin flame, perhaps your soulmate. But I feel like, Pisces, there's a lot of projection. I feel like there is a little bit more of projection in regards to who this person was. Why did you marry this person? This lesson, this relationship is here to teach you something about yourself. To me, when I also see the Strength card is coming into a balance with yourself, right? Being able to speak up for yourself, not hiding behind anyone, being a grown-up in every sense of the word, taking responsibility. You see, she's having, you know, she has her hands. That means feeling powerful within yourself, right? Within this relationship. But I feel like you really have to ask yourself, is it worth it, what you're trying to fight for? Okay, and hold on to in regards to this person, right? Is it really, really like your best interest? Right? And for the both of you. Now, I got the Moon card here, which, you know, I mean, today we've gotten the Moon card twice. I got into one of the personal readings this morning, and you guys, I am going to promote myself. I'm so bad about this, but definitely join me on Tarot and Talk on Instagram. I do free readings. It's one question reading. I'm so excited. I was able to do a personal reading on 2 people today. And, you know, their readings resonated. Like, I took their readings, you know, to heart. And one of the ladies' readings was the Moon is how we delude ourselves, right? From our power, right? From our power, from feeling powerless, from taking ourselves out of a hurtful environment, Pisces. Right? I feel like, Pisces, this marriage was not all what it was cracked up to be, right? This is painful, and this is pain at your own hands. This is self-delusion. When the Moon comes out, means that there is some sort of secret, right? You're not being shown everything, or sometimes we're choosing not to see. You are the most psychic sign of the zodiac when you're standing in your power, in your essence, right? And we all blind ourselves, but this is, to me, being blinded by your own negativity, Pisces. And this is what's being addressed. This is what the theme of the readings for everyone this morning is: putting the power back in our own hands, right? How can we put the power back in our own hands? That's what is trending right now energetically on Love MOLINAR Tarot, right? So look at that, Pisces. Look at how you have been stuck, right? Because I love this. You got the number 7. There's movement here. There's movement here if you want it, Pisces. That's what I like. That's so beautiful. But it's like, dude, dudette, what's your focus, right? What are you choosing to focus on? Are you choosing to focus on this and this, right? You're focusing on this, right? Because if you're focusing on this isn't like, it's not going to serve you well. because this is going to drain you. When, wait for it, and then, oh, please join me. I'm going to try to upload that video onto this platform for you guys. And you will see, what do we choose to focus on? What do we want to hyper focus on? When we hyper focus, we can't see anything else that's going on, right? And what you don't see is that the fucking universe, you've got the world, man. You have the world. It's up from here. It's up. It's up, right? It is up, but it's like, what are you choosing to focus on? Do you want to be Pisces, a new beginning in a new universe? Look at this person. They're like, what? Like, what kind of power? Like, what? Like a renewed lease on life. I know it sounds corny, but I'm talking about walk. When was the last time you walked down the street and you had a smile on your face for no particular reason? That's what I'm talking about. Right? Walking, enjoying your life, feeling like, you know what? Life is pretty good. Not like feeling like, God, it's a shit storm. Like, why, you know? So look at that, Pisces. You have a choice here, right? And let me drink my coffee. Sorry, guys. I haven't had my coffee this morning. I did those readings. I did all those readings. I did, 14 readings. This is the 15th reading. I know. I said, my friend's like, oh, now you're a real tarot reader. That's so mean. Anyway, I have to wake up. So I say this to say, Pisces, your life is here to move forward, right? Your life is here to move forward. You have what it takes, right? You just need to have a plan. And sometimes it's about following our intuition. It's the next step. You may not have a huge plan, but we need the next step. What is our next step? We need that. So, yeah. I mean, that's pretty thorough, Pisces. And you know what? I said Pisces singles, and you see what came out, right? So let's talk about that. Pisces, newly single, right? Newly single, right? Newly single from, I know I keep, right? So, because you may not think of yourself as being single because you were married, but you are newly single. And as a newly single person, what do you want to do? Do you want to continue to be in conflict with your ex or your soon-to-be ex? Is it really worth it? I say no. And I know it's hard, but you have to ask yourself, because this is the universe. I mean, like, come on, right? There's so much here for you. All right, let me shuffle and I'll pull some more cards. And I think what I want to do, I'm going to pull one more card for, this is Pisces. You know, everything is being divided, being more specific. People who are newly single that were in a relationship, obviously you're getting married, you're getting divorced. And then I want for people who are like, I'm not divorced. There's, you know, I don't have anybody. I want to know what's coming in for me. We're going to do you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got the number 6 of Cups in the reverse. You got the Pleasure card in the reverse. Pisces, what did I say to you? Right? And I say this in the kindest of places, but you know, delusion is a motherfucker. Right? It really is. Delusion is a motherfucker. Because I feel like, Pisces, you deluded yourself about this relationship. Right? About the essence of this relationship. It's a number 5. Fives are, you know, you can look at fives as great, you know, changes that definitely need to happen, but also great obstacles, because I know there's hurt, there is adaptability, there's changeability, there is a release of ego when it comes to learning lessons through obstacles, right? And this marriage was not fulfilling right? It's either you or it wasn't fulfilling to your partner, but it's this marriage was not fulfilling. And I want to say this is the feminine energy. She has her hand over the masculine's energy. This could also represent you and your soon to be ex being two different colors, two different nationalities, right? But it was not emotionally and sexually fulfilling. And I feel like we have to look at that if we want to truly be happy. But I feel like Pisces, you may just be in where you've had to experience what you don't want, what makes you feel uncomfortable, so that you could grow, so that you can come into exactly what it is that you want and call it in, right? So I feel like that's so positive, Pisces. Like, I love that. But this is just confirming the divorce, right? So yeah, this is confirming the divorce, the breakup, right? That's, it's confirming it. So, and that this marriage was not all that it was cracked up to be. It was not emotionally fulfilling. It did not make you feel fulfilled. It didn't make you feel powerful, right? It always, and that's why I'm just looking at this going, whoa, this, I love when my energy lines up like this. This was the essence of the relationship. Constantly being in battle. Look, she's trying to one-up him, and he's like, it's all about control. Nobody wants to let go of control, right? Control of themselves, control of the other person. I think it's about control of the other person, right? But you have to really ask yourself, what is it that you're fighting for? Is it really worth fighting for? And or learn the lesson that this control and this fight for control and wanting to fight, what was the learning lesson? Like I said this morning, please check me out on Talkin' Tarot Mondays and Thursdays on Instagram at Love MOLINAR. Because I talked about when we don't want to let go, when we hyper focus, right? How does that serve us in like the bigger picture? Why are we doing it when we can sift through our emotions, right? And see, why am I feeling that way, right? Am I really in this because I'm very hurt and it was unfulfilling, or am I in it because it's an ego thing, right? And like I said this morning, if you look at the painful parts of these lessons with like your ex and ask yourself, what was your learning lesson? If you cannot answer that learning lesson, that means you haven't learned it. That means you're going to relearn it with a different person, but embodies the same exact lesson, Pisces, right? So this is taking the power and putting it back in our hands, right? The power has to come back in our hands so that we may feel powerful. And right now you can either focus on the strife that's going on, or you can focus on, look, I have a brand new world. Like, there's a brand new world in front of me. I have so much to choose from that I didn't even know. Like, everything looks passionate because my world just opened up, Pisces. So that is going to be your reading. I am going to shuffle one more time, and I'm going to bring in, I'll bring in this other deck, excuse me, for the Pisces singles. I'll pull some cards for you guys. I'm talking about no one that's not married. That reading was very specific. So I want to just, if I can appease the majority, the collective, then why not? Okay, why not? All right, I think that's it. I like to make sure I have all my cards. All right. Okay, so this is for Pisces singles that are not recently married. They're not dealing with an ex. They're not going through a divorce. You are just single. You could be single and dating, but you're single. Okay, and open, or not. Okay, so Pisces singles, single. Okay, that doesn't work. Ooh, that's it. Okay. So Pisces, there's something here having to do with timing, I see. You got the clock card, like it flew out. And I feel like when I see this card, it really tells me like, timing is playing a big part, Pisces, singles, in regards to love, right? And then you got the Axe card. Okay, so Pisces singles, what we're seeing is that there is a pattern here that you are in. It is a learning cycle. I don't see it yet. It is a pattern that you're in. It's a learning cycle. We're starting to see that, right? With the cards, like we want to know, what's this person going to be like? Are they coming? And it's like, no, let's go back to self. It says mirroring each other, right? And it's time to let go, cut out this behavior. Meaning it's time to address this behavior, Pisces. It's time to address where you have to look at yourself. It's time to be self-reflective, right? We're in Cancer season. We talked about Cancer being Cancer season is the excavation of emotions, right? It's being able to sift, listen to me, sift through our emotions on the deepest level, right? And sit with them and understand our associations connected to those emotions, right? And people. And as we keep doing that, we have to keep going. We don't sit in our emotions. And you're a Pisces, so we cannot doubly sit in that. For you, you would never move. But we want for you to be able to move forward. How do we move forward? It's self-reflection here. It's really time to self-reflect. It's time to go inward, Pisces, and look at yourself, right? Sit with who you are. Look at what did not work in that relationship. It's teaching you something about yourself, right? What did the person say to you that's like continuous? And have you heard this before from other close family members or other people that know you? If the answer is yes, then that's okay. It just means that this type of behavior, this mindset, this is part of your soul wounding. This is part of you that you have to address, that you are acting out from, right? That is derogatory, right? And detrimental not only to yourself, but to other people with your interactions. So I think it's great. I feel like Pisces, once you start working on yourself, right? The time is now just, to work on yourself. And for the people that I drew for the other deck are newly getting out of a relationship, it's just mirroring, yep, the sword and the rose, right? Higher your integrity in terms of love, cutting out everything that does not deserve you, everything that is like, it's really looking at love from a higher regard, Pisces. And the only way you do that is by healing yourself. When you're able to heal yourself through romantic love, and then you bring in the bigger energy of love, which everything in the universe and everything that uplifts us is love energy. It's embodying that type of energy. Once you start to embody that type of energy, everything opens up where you start to view romantic love on a more expansive, deeper level. But for right now, it's about working on yourself. So, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. And Pisces, definitely check me out on Tarot Talk oh my gosh, I just, 5 million names. I'm such a Gemini. Tarot and Talk, right? On Mondays and Thursdays, where I read all the signs. And then, yes, that's twice a week, right? You get, energy readings and whatever else comes up. I feel for the collective, I read. And if you pop on there while I'm on there live, then I will answer one of your questions. So please join me over there, and also look at the replays on Instagram. I put up, and I know I say I'm going to try to put up on the community section here. I have to, it's a lot. That's why I go live, and it's cost me views, but I just can't with the uploading. It's just too arduous. So I say go to Instagram. I have a whole spiel on great gems and jewels on what to expect during this Cancer season. What does excavation of emotions mean? So yeah, you join me over there. I hope to see you over there. And if not, I will see you here next month. Pisces, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. You know how much I appreciate it. Take care. Bye.